right, today I figured I'm going to come out and check my fruit trees and hope they made it through the winter. We had such a drought last year that I'm surprised anything lived. But let's go see what kind of signs of life we have. This is an apple tree here. It's kind of sad, but I do have some buds at least that survived. I did get one apple off it last year, but I did pick them off. Oh, look at this one's got some green on it. Silly me, I thought they were labeled. So instead of carrying the trees into the store, I took the tags off and paid for them that way. Well, come to find out, they weren't labeled down there. It just says fruit tree. So I have a peach and a plum, a nectarine, and I don't know which is which until maybe this year if they do anything. Let's see, this is my little cherry bush. I moved a piece from my other house. Oh yeah, this one usually I get cherries in sometime in June. That's starting to get some leaves on it. This is my plum tree. Last year was the first year I got little plums on it. I'm hoping it survived the winter okay. Yep, the buds feel good. They don't feel like they're dead. This is my peach tree. This peach tree has been amazing. It bloomed the second year. Oh good, it looks like it's got some buds coming out on it. So this is gonna be good. I usually get a couple maybe 3 dozen off of it. It's been very reliable for me. It's called Reliance. So I'm really happy with this little tree. But I wanted a second peach because I've had peaches that usually last 8 years or so, 8 to 10, and then the trees just kind of give up. This one, I think, this one is a plum, but it was pretty sad last year. I don't know how it's doing. Let's see. Well, that branch is still alive. It feels like it. So that might be okay. This one looks pretty sad. It looks pretty dead up here. Yeah, that's dead. That one's dead. That's dead. I think this one's dead, whatever it is. I'll have to watch and see if anything comes in this year. This one was almost dead last year, before we even had the drought. Well, that's flexible, so maybe that'll grow something this year. And this thing is a pawpaw that I planted from seed more than 10 years ago, and look at how bitty this thing still is. It did grow a little bit last year, but maybe let's just hope it was just putting down roots. Actually, there's 2 in one hole. I'd like to taste a pawpaw someday, but that's it. That's my little extra orchard. I remember that I have trees over there that we just had trimmed. There's a couple more apple trees there. I did not trim those. They weren't the best apples. Those were good over there. That's probably a next year project. We'll get those pruned. And there's one that has really good apples in this mess right here. But unfortunately, I just found out our tree trimmer guy said he could do this in the winter. It has to be completely frozen. But this thing is covered in poison ivy. I don't know if you can see it, but that thing growing on the side of the tree, that hairy looking thing, that is a poison ivy root. And you can see it goes all the way up to the top. It comes out, it'll come out on these parts of the tree sometime. So I have to get that taken care of before I can deal with a lot that's going on over here. And we had lost a tree there a couple years ago, but that one, you can see the stump, that one came up really great. Must have been getting a lot of nutrients from the stump. That's about it here. This is the other apple tree. It has such good apples on it. I want to have my tree trimmer come out and take off maybe a couple of these branches so that this tree gets some better light to it. You can see it actually grows out towards the light out here. And that one has the sweetest apples on the property. So I'd like to be able to get that one going again too. But anyway, so it looks like I might have, I think I have one dead tree. I might have 2. And I'm going to say, you know, we did the best we could watering last year, but it was almost impossible. We didn't get, I think we got a ½ inch of rain between the end of May and it was late in September when we finally started to get a little bit of rain. You know, a ½ inch in the summer is not good. A lot of the farmers were really having problems. If they didn't plant super early, they were in big trouble last year. They didn't get a crop out. So anyway, that's my little orchard. Those trees are all red buds. I can't wait for them to bloom. And my ducks are following me around. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. Have a wonderful day.